I mean, when you think back to it and you think about how it all started and where it ended, I mean, it's been quite the ride for you, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, thank you, first of all, and thanks for having me. This is great. Yeah, you're amazed how fast it goes.
Yes.
That's the one thing, obviously, and never foreseen myself 20 years ago being drafted and having that type of career.
And one team, and only one team, which is really unheard of.
That's the most surprising part, that in an era of free agency and money, that you're one of, it's got to be no more than a handful of guys that played an entire career, as long as you played it, in one spot.
There's been times that probably, a couple of times I could have made a decision to go maybe and explore something else. And I'm sure that the management back then, Lou probably had a couple of times where he maybe wanted to move me.
Is it true the New York Rangers tried to get you once?
Yes, they did.
That is true.
We always try to get the best player on the Devils. That's what we always try to do.
Yeah, I don't know, but it just didn't work out at the end.
Well, just walk me through. I know you're talking about Lou Lamoriello, of course, one of the great executives in the history of team sports. Where's he? Montreal now or Toronto?
Toronto, yeah.
Right, with Matt Martin's there, right. I always wonder, what about an organization was so important to you that you had offers? You could have gone to the Rangers. You could have gone to other teams. Why didn't you? For money aside, what was special about the Devils?
Well, honestly, at the end of the day, it wasn't about money. It was about, to me, loyalty. And knowing that, the standards were so high set for the Devils. When I came here, they were in the playoffs every year. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be on a yearly basis to have the chance compete for the Stanley Cup. And I felt like I had the best chance to do it with the Devils.
Well, you did it twice. You won the Cup twice. And listen, there's a lot to be said about loyalty and taking loyalty over money. Very few guys do that because you have, how old are you now?
I'll be 41 in a couple of weeks.
Right, so you're 41 and you're retired.
Yeah, the amazing thing is you're 41, but your countryman, Jaromir Jagr, is still going, and he wants to go until he's 50.
I'm sure he will, probably. Maybe not here, but in some other league.
What makes him so driven to continue to play? Do you know? Do you have I know, listen, you're 40. You played last year. You scored in your last game for the Devils last year. I think against the Maple Leafs, if I'm correct.
Yes, it was, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a good way of leaving, I guess, by scoring in your final game. But what makes him so determined to continue to play? It's amazing.
Well, first of all, you got to be healthy enough to be able to go through that grind on a yearly and nightly basis, and he is. And obviously his approach to the game, and his personal life too. He's not married. He doesn't have any kids. So
you could stop the conversation right there.
Well,
everybody's that's what it is.
Yeah, everybody's different. So it's he wants to do. He loves the game of hockey. He wants to give.
That's who he's married to.
That's what it is. And that's what he want to, give all his to the hockey game. And he feels like he wants to do it for many years still. And if he's healthy enough, he'll be capable.